What is going on, guys? I am recording this for the third time now. I keep forgetting to turn my mic on, so hopefully this will be a much shorter version. The first video I recorded was about 10 minutes long, but I wanted to show you guys how to build an archer in 10-20 minutes right at the start of the game. So this is my strength character. It's my first character. I have not made another one yet. When I do, though, it is most likely going to be a full bow archer build. And I'm debating between starting as a bandit or a samurai. Both start with a bow and have the proper stat allocation, but that's really not too much of a big deal, as you'll eventually put your stat points where you actually need them. The difference being the bow start. So the thief starting with the short bow is going to give you a faster DPS. That bow is insanely quick. The short bows in this game are supposed to be pretty good. Long bows have incredibly long range and take a while to fire, but that little extra damage sometimes really comes in handy. Ideally, you will have both eventually, but you can pick whichever one you want to start. I'm probably going to start samurai because I like the armor. It's nice to have an extra sword in your hand. So this is a level 1 guide to building your archer. So you just left the Stranded Graveyard. You hit the first step. You've ridden around a little bit. You find the Church of Elo. This is where everyone's going to start. And you want to talk to this guy. This is your first merchant. He's going to sell you probably the most important thing. This is a warrior's cookbook. It's incredibly important as an archer that you never run out of arrows. I mean, that is your damage. That's everything. So by talking to him and picking that up for hella cheap, you no longer really need to buy arrows ever. You don't have to stop at a vendor in the middle of your quest. Just keep crafting them. They do not as much damage as a regular arrow, of course, but that's where this guy comes in. So right out of the Church of Ela, we're gonna head southwest, straight southwest to this guy right here. You'll see a cliffside. Fall damage can be scary, but it only looks scary in this game. It's really not that bad. We're gonna jump down. This is what we're looking for right here. You can see on the map again. And this is the guy we want to talk to. Another merchant right at the start, and he sells you crafting items that you desperately need. One will keep you from getting poisoned, and the other is fire bone arrows. So this guy actually sells the short bow. Oh my god, that's awesome. So that is incredibly important. Buy the short bow off of him if you don't have one, and buy the cookbook. You now have a short bow. You now have the ability to craft arrows for yourself. You can craft arrows that will set targets on fire. This is all in the first 1 minute. You've already been playing the game 1 minute, and you're basically set up for the early game. Now, the next absolutely crucial item is these talismans right here. So the first one you're going to get is the Reach Talisman. This will increase your range, of course, very important. And the location for that is right here. And the easiest way to get here, a lot of people spend a lot of time here. This is like your first group of enemies. You have to go through this big valley fighting off a lot of people. That's too much of a pain in the ass. When I first started the game and I was exploring, I saw this and I thought, I've played Skyrim. This is some Skyrim shit right here. This is a little shortcut we're gonna take. We don't want to fight that giant, any of that stuff. You're just gonna keep mashing it. Just mash it. There you go. Boom. Skyrim style. Now you're on top of the hill. You're just gonna head straight for that thing right there. And it'll come into view. Boom. There is a good amount of enemies in here. I want to say about 5. And we're just going to ride past him. This is the chest where you'll pick up your talisman. Congratulations. You now have increased bow range, a short bow, and the ability to craft arrows for yourself. And lastly, the last thing I want to talk about, this is a late game item. Typically, but you can get it very early on if you're brave enough, and if you don't care about dying. There's really no detriment to dying, so there's no point in not doing some suicide runs. The two these two I think are going to be incredibly important. So this one, I think you'll actually be able to get first if you don't want to kill yourself over and over, getting the other bow talisman. And this needs to be tested further, but I will show you how to find it. It's called the Blue Dancer's Talisman. And what it does is it increases your damage for having a low equipment weight. And as an archer, hypothetically, you would have a low equipment weight as you're typically only equipped with a bow and some light armor. So I'm going to do further testing on it and see exactly which talisman does the most damage, as this one increases the attack damage of the arrows itself. So the fastest way to get the Blue Dancer's Talisman is you need to hit this cave. Find the Saint's Bridge. This is all stuff you'll come across naturally. There's no need to really rush here. You're already set. You have damage, you have arrows, you have range. This is just going to give you some extra spice if you want to get a little bit stronger and start pushing for some bosses. We're going to jump down here. And that's the area we're looking for. I'm just trying to remember how to get down so I can show you guys. I hate to not show you how to actually get there, but I am totally lost and I'm going to die. Alrighty. This is the route I took last time. I took the Saint's Bridge. You know, the map is really helpful. Most likely, if you grab the talisman here, then you will come back the way you came, and you can go right around and pick up this grace, and that'll help you a lot. You can just skip this whole area, and then just ride the road. Follow the road down, and you'll be in this exact area. This is all very, very easy stuff. You don't have to fight anybody at all. So here we go again. Almost wish I could cut this out, but, you know, mistakes are part of the process. Bob Ross taught me that there's only happy little accidents. Oh, you know, it's very interesting. You know, you see these bones here, little teaser for what's coming up. Kind of gives you a little hinty poo at who you're going to be fighting for this talisman here. How the fuck did I get down here? Alright, it's starting to piss me off. Would you look at that, boys? We found another talisman by accident. While we're searching for this one. Okay. Okay, is that the path down? That looks like a path down. So I think you actually have to cross the bridge, and I'm just an idiot, so fast forward through this part. I'll probably put a little annotation in the description saying to skip this part. You gotta love this game because you can really just take a look around, and the environment will tell you where you need to go. You just have to be paying attention. I'm definitely missing something here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, guys, jump down the air vents. They will keep you from dying to fall damage. If you see one, go ahead and leap into it. That is the way down here. So silly of me. So once you're down here, you're just gonna follow the wall along where you kept seeing me try to jump down. So this is where the air wall is gonna be. And here's the cave. You just poop. And one more. It's a bitch to find, to be honest. There you go. This is the cave. I'm not going in, I already killed the boss. There's a bunch of items in there, it's a jump puzzle kind of thing. And it'll probably annoy the shit out of you. I need to fast travel and I'm getting hunted now. Okay. The last item is something you can totally skip. You do not need this. You probably won't be here for a very long time. I ended up at this impassable Great Bridge very early on by accident. And the route you can take if you want to suicide run this is you're gonna follow the road that you're on from Saint's Bridge where I showed you how to get there. Take the shortcut, grab the grace, follow the road. You're gonna take it all the way up here and eventually make your way into Calcid. You're gonna go to Fort Gale. once you get to Fort Gale, just ride past everything, sneak your way inside. You'll find the Star Scourge Talisman, which gives you a +5 to strength, and a teleporter. The teleporter is going to take you across the bridge, right in the middle of all the shit. As long as you zigzag, you'll be fine as you make your way across the bridge, and then you'll grab this Site of Grace. And I didn't even know about this forever because I was so low level, I just started running, and I didn't really take my time to search around, but the item that we're looking for is right here, right next to the Grace, and you're just going to go up this ladder. There's a big ambush of enemies. Level 1 to 30, I wouldn't come here. I'm level 41 and I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, borderline don't even bother. Just push these guys out. Ugh. But if you're like me, at level 1, you want the strength, you want the damage, you're gonna come here and you're gonna suicide. Oh, finally, I got the straight sword. I've been wanting that for so long. It's gorgeous. Look at that. God, the weapons in this game look good. So there it is. That's the chest that you need, and that'll give you the arrow damage talisman. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a guide on how to get your archer from level 1 to OP in, I mean, honestly, it'd probably take you an hour total if you've never played the game before. So let me know how this goes for you guys. I'm going to make a second character at some point pretty soon, and you'll see as I literally run this route from the very start of the game and how long it takes me to do it. So thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.